Now, I'm a Celebrity continued last night and there is drama brewing in the kitchen. Charlene was naturally taking the lead when it came to doing the cooking, but Boy George wasn't thrilled about the unspoken rules in the camp. It's always controversial in the kitchen. Lindsay, you know better than anybody.
It always starts with the food, honestly.
Why?
Because I think they're so hungry, they're tired, they've only been in there 3 days, so they're just finding their feet and just getting to know each other, and no one knows each other's strengths, really. But I think, honestly, she is just a wonderful woman, isn't she, Charlene? She's so caring. She's got 2 children. She works really hard. So she thinks she's doing everyone a favour by taking charge of the cooking. Instead of all sitting round and having a discussion saying, right, what are you good at? Well, I'm good at cooking. Well, OK, you do the cooking. I'd say I'm good at cleaning, so I can do the cleaning and I can do the washing and everything. You have to have a little rule of what you're all doing and everything. But they're all, like, getting a little bit talking behind each other's backs and everything now. I don't think they're meaning to. And Boy George, I mean, I don't know what his cooking's like, I really don't. But, like, when Janet was in there, she took over the cooking. When I was in there, Rosemary Schrager was there, so she's a chef. So, obviously, she's going to do the best she can do with the food that she's got.
And they begged you not to do the cooking?
They begged me not to do the cooking. No, I did the rice and peas one day and no one ate it.
It would be the one thing I'd be grateful not to do, to be fair. I would not fight over anybody having to cook in there.
No.
But I think, as you say, Charlene is a natural leader. She's just got that in her. It's in her DNA, really, and she can't help it.
And she's a warrior. Look at her on that when she walked out on that ledge that day.
Absolutely right.
I was crying at home.
She's strong, isn't she?
Yeah,
she really is.
Yeah. But to take that leading role, it can be controversial no matter what role you're in and in what environment you're in.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think it's like the conflict is coming from no one establishing their roles? Because when somebody comes in quite hard and robust, other people that are in control, which I assume Boy George has always had control of his own life and doesn't like getting told what to do, does he? I wonder whether that's the conflict, because she's gone and said, I'm going to cook. Because actually you do need someone to take control sometimes, don't you? Yeah. I mean, I think I'd be, like, sat back a little bit. I've not done it, for the pure reason that I don't know how I'd interact with everybody.
I don't believe you on that, because you give inspirational talks.
Yeah, I know.
So you stand up there as the leader telling people how to lead their lives. Yeah. So why would you shy away if you're in the jungle?
Because I'm not really into conflict in that way until I get to know people, you know what I mean? So I give everyone the benefit of the doubt. So I'd probably sit back a little bit, see how everyone interacts, and then if it's out of control, like, I don't like lazy people, and in the jungle I think you've all got to play your part, haven't you?
Yeah, you have.
But I wouldn't be the person that goes hammering her in there, because otherwise it might backfire somewhere else. Be like, right, you can do the cooking every day.
Yeah.
Like, no, I didn't mean that at all. But, no, I think that's where I think, like, Charlene is obviously a strong character. She knows she can cook. They did say how great her food was. Let's face it, last night.
And also, it's early days, and they've done all the trials that they've had to do so far, so they're not really that hungry yet, but they will be soon.
You see, it's
going to get worse.
That word leadership, though, I mean, sometimes you just have to be in charge. I mean, you take our business. I mean, this is a team effort always, but in my career, it's always been solo-led. It's always been, in a way, in my programme. And so, therefore, if you're on, say, Radio 2 for 2 hours, making it up as you go along, because it's all free-flow broadcasting, or in Northern Ireland I was doing, which you would remember, Christine, it was a 1 hour of news every night between 6 and 7. You have to be in charge. So, in a way, some people might call it being a leader. I never thought of it like that. It was actually being in charge, because you're on air live, and you have to know where you're going.
Yeah, you feel like you have to be.
Yes,
exactly.
of course.
Although Boy George, he mentioned on the first night that he did enjoy cooking and that he was a good cook. So it'd be interesting if he is given the role, how it pans out then. The pressure is just, it's too immense for me. I just don't get why they're all... If someone puts their hands on themselves, I'll cook, no problem. I'd sit back like this and go, no, I'll wash up, no problem. But there's no
I'd rather be sous chef and just chop everything, and I'll just give it to you.
Absolutely right. Maybe it's all down to star signs, folks. Maybe this is why there's a bit of conflict already. Boy George has already alluded to this. I don't know if you saw this the other night, but he was saying, because he believes in this, obviously, and, you know, you get along with certain star signs, less so with others. And he said Charlene is a Cancer woman with a beautiful Libra moon that's compassionate, so it's a real contradiction. So he's putting it all down to the star signs.
No, because when we were at the NTAs, Boy George and Charlene were talking, because they were both rumoured to be going in there, and that is the first thing that Boy George asked her, is what star sign she was.
So he he was asking
He was
beforehand.
asking beforehand, so he knew that he was going to get on with her because she's cancer.
Oh, it's interesting if he did his research before then to try and figure out who could be in his sort of tribe as such. Do you believe in it, Linda?
I've never really followed the stuff. And when I was young, I used to look at it and say, oh, am I going to meet someone handsome tonight? Am I going to get a date with somebody? Or whatever, but not really. But I mean, my husband's Sagittarius and I'm Pisces. And when I told my friend Michelle Winstanley many years ago, I said, oh, I've met a bloke, he's really nice, his name's Mark. She went, what star sign is this? I went, Sagittarius. She went, oh, no. Oh, no, that's
Never
not going to work. And to be fair, we are two different people. I'm very social. I like going out with everyone. I like being, with all my mates and going out for food and going to events and everything. And he don't. He likes staying at home. So we haven't really got that much in common.
But you've got a very good marriage. That's the end result.
Well, it's been 33 years. It's been up and down,
That'll do,
Tori.
yeah.
It's all been plain sailing.
33 years longer than your friend thought, anyway.
I know,
so
yeah.
give her that. I mean, I sort of do believe in it in that I think there are a lot of traits when someone tells me what they are, and I think, oh right, yeah, because you're like my sister or you're like my other friend, and it sort of slightly makes sense. Do you believe in any of it at all, Kelly? Would that have come into play in any of your line of work?
Yeah, I really like the star signs. I think it's really interesting to find out. So
Do you study them? I mean, actually study them?
No, but I do like to see if I lived up to the Aries Ram bit, which clearly I do. But so do you. You're Aries, right?
Aries.
Are you Aries?
No,
you're
actually,
not.
I was just talking about Aries, Gloria and Kelly.
Yeah.
Aries signs are passionate, motivated and confident leaders. They dive headfirst into even the most challenging situations, absolutely bang on for both of you. They have a cheerful disposition and relentless determination.
Relentless.
Relentless,
Yes.
uncomplicated and direct in their approach.
Sadly, it's on the tongue and into the brain in a lot of cases.
And they often get frustrated by exhaustive details and unnecessary nuances. That is actually fairly
Sometimes it just
true.
says the ram, and actually sometimes I think that, I don't know how you feel, I think I go into a situation like a ram and then think of it afterwards.
Yeah. So it makes sense a little bit there.
Yeah, I do think a lot of people read their horoscopes in the old newspaper, and I don't know whether to believe them. I believe them if it's really
If it's good, yeah.
Brilliant's going to happen.
Yeah. Always
and the
ignore.
moment it's like really negative and down, I'm like, nah, it's rubbish.
What a load of nonsense.
He's so good.
Linda, as a Pisces, they are the most psychic, empathetic and compassionate of people. They are
That's true.
sensitive and can easily become swallowed by emotions.
Yes, that's true.
That is true, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
true.
Most of the
Emotional.
nice people. And cancer,
You
I
don't
love
like
it. I get
hugging,
on really...
do you?
I love hugging. I hug everyone. I was
do.
hugging during lockdown and got into trouble.
Speaking of which, we've all been on tenterhooks, haven't we, in tonight's episode, because we are going to get a glimpse of what is in store for Matt Hancock and Sean Walsh. It's their first trial tonight.
Oh, that's a load of slurry. Just poured on my head.
Wait, are you still carrying on?
Yeah.
Wait for me!
Okay, come down the tunnel. Head, are you ready?
Is that your shoe? That's your foot?
Yeah, that's my foot, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh.
Keep going, but I can't find any stars.
Oh.
1 minute gone.
So here there's a left turn or straight on. Which way do you want me to go?
Which way do I want you to go?
Well, I don't mind.
I'm not a sat-nav, I don't know.
Which way do I want you to go?
Well, hang on, what?
I'm going left.
Right, OK.
Can you feel my foot?
Yes. Right, we've got... Oh, something's been thrown at me! I think someone was put over there.
Keep searching around.
You okay?
What?
Oh, goodness. I'm guessing he's going to have to get used to those trials.
He's going to be up there every day.
I think he might be. What do you think
day.
about him going in there, Kelly?
Oh, I don't know. I don't like it. I just don't think he should be on there. I don't think he should be given that platform. You know, so many of us suffered through lots of reasons during lockdown, and he kind of got in trouble and got away with it. And, you know, I just think, like, why? Why has he gone on there? What is his gain?
Yeah.
That's my main thing. And I thought, well, if you've got a gain, clearly it's financial, must be. You know, and then you've got a cause, but, you know, who really cares about you anymore?
Undoubtedly, if he were sitting here today, which he's not, he's in the jungle, but if he were, I'm sure he would say, well, as you say, it's a platform, it's a chance for people to see the real me. I don't know whether you want to, but...
and we don't like it.
Exactly.
We had him for weeks and weeks on end. I tell you, I in my mind, I'm very clear on it. It's a good booking for the programme, I know that. And I think we'll all tune in just to see how horrific the tests are, hoping that he's in every single night. In my opinion, he should be in Parliament. He should be in Westminster. They are discussing some really keen, heavy world issues at the moment. he's paid to do that as an MP.
Yeah.
He is paid to look after his constituents. And in my opinion, humble though it may be, well, sort of, I think he should be in Parliament. Simple as that.
And he's also getting a really large fee for being in there.
Yeah.
And apparently he's going to give some of it to a charity. Well, why don't he give all of it to the NHS?
Well, no, don't... Well,
Yeah, that would be good.
No, well, yeah, absolutely agree with that. But if you've got a reason for being on there, then don't get paid anything. Go in there to stipulate why, to show who you are, to get your cause, but don't get paid.
Yeah.
then.
But what
So
is his
why-
reason, do you think?
I think he said he's going in to show people what he's really like, but we
Well,
know
but
what he's
yeah,
really
that's
like.
rubbish.
We've seen what
That's
he's really
rubbish.
like.
And
Nobody's
again,
like-
it's not necessarily against rules. There's been a lot of people within the political world that have done things outside of the political world and have indeed got paid for it. So it's not like he's breaking major rules there, although he has been. The whip has been taken away from him.
suspended, hasn't it? Yeah.
We know what has happened
But what
off
about
the back
integrity?
of it. But
That's...
well, maybe that's what he's in there to do. Maybe
But
that
they're
is
not
his
gonna
reason
get
to try and
integrity.
in some way make us feel he is a good person and he made mistakes like we all do.
He cheated on his
He'll have
wife.
a book. He'll have a book. When it comes out,
Yes,
he'll have a
there
book.
is a book
He'll be on the
incoming, you're
speaking
right.
service. He'll probably give up his, MPing and he'll
well.
make everything out of it.
Yeah.
We'll be arguing about it during the commercial break.
Yeah,
I'm sure, yes.
It's, regardless, as I say, there are a lot of views on it, and it's very controversial. But it's from a TV perspective, it's a fairly
give him
good.
all
it's a
the
good-
calories.
It's a
Everything.
good book.
We'll all
in
be
itself.
watching.
Yeah, and having that and Deck been brilliant. Just
Yeah,
to
so
say,
good.
they're so funny, aren't they?
No, they really are.
They're just brilliant.